Eric Jemba drops to the St Mirren bench for this very important match. Jason Naismith and Paul McGowan are restored to the starting lineup, with captain Jim Goodwin missing through suspension. One solitary alteration from Alan Johnston for Killie. His talented namesake Chris returns at the expense of Robbie Muirhead as they look for a first win since the end of January. McGowan, always looking for the ball today, finds McGuinness! It's as close as they've come. Josh McGuinness still without a goal for St Mirren. Pressure on the two managers, Danny Lennon and Alan Johnston, both so keen on 3 points out of this match as McLean goes from distance. More than capable from that kind of range. Kenny McLean struck it well. Well, it might have come off the hand of Jackson Irvine there. St Mirren will play on in any case. This is Paul McGowan. Lone Samson does enough to scramble it away. McGowan testing a fellow St Mirren League Cup final hero from last season in Samson, now at Kilmarnock. Hoisted away by Pascali. He got more height than distance in the clearance. And Boyd's been robbed. That's Connor Newton. Lovely ball for McGuinness. Samson's there again against his old side. And McGuinness has had a few chances in this game. McKenzie for Muirhead. It's a good run from him. And he tests Marianne Kello. Flamboyant piece of goalkeeping this from the Slovak to keep Muirhead out. He's looked good in the second half. And Johnston will try and recover. He's just kept that in play. Clever from Chris Johnston, but then headed over the bar by Ashcroft. He was doing well to be able to turn this Johnston cross on goal. It's the way it landed at him. Well, one back by McLean. This is Newton. Thompson. That's for McGuinness. Pascali's there. Wild just on as a sub. Newton! That is a massive goal for St Mirren. The man who won the club the League Cup almost exactly a year ago scores in this pressure cooker match. There wasn't too much between the sides. And Greg Wild knocked it back. He's just on as a second half substitute, and Newton was there with a brilliant finish. Do Kilmarnock have a response? Boyd. Oh, he's unlucky. Kilmarnock's top scorer. Was he just onside? The assistant referee thought he was. Boyd took a little touch off Kello. That's careless from Kilmarnock. They're running out of time, and St Mirren have the ball exactly where they want it. Greg Wild! Wonderful goal from St Mirren. Horrible from a Kilmarnock point of view. But Greg Wild, the January signing from Aberdeen, gets his first for the club on what is a huge afternoon for the Paisley side.
We had an open and honest discussion throughout the week, and everybody put their heart in their sleeves, and we carried that out there today. And the 13 players that participated in the game today, and the way that they went and hunted the ball and prepared to go and defend in all areas of the pitch today, it's no coincidence that we've come away with a clean sheet also.
Really disappointed. First half simply wasn't good enough. St Mirren were first to every ball and had the majority of possession as well. Second half I thought we played a lot better, created a lot of chances, and that was more like ourselves, but we know that wasn't good enough overall.
It was a huge win for St Mirren yesterday. Michael, if Danny Lennon hadn't got the victory yesterday, was that the game up for him?
It's very difficult to say because, you know, Danny Lennon's been in this position a number of times. You know, I remember earlier in the season there was a game at home against Aberdeen where it was a lot of talk that if he hadn't got a result there, then you know, that would have been him getting his jotters then. But the one thing you can say about it, every time that does come up, those discussions, he seems to get a result for, you know, from somewhere, and it's difficult. You look at the fact that that's 5 defeats previous to that, defeats in a row. You know, sometimes guys like us in the studios, you don't realise it with St Mirren, but you know, for the fans, that's very, very apparent, and that's the problem for Danny Lennon, that the St Mirren fans, every time they get a bad run, they're at the fore again and they're calling for his head, and it just doesn't go away, unfortunately, for him.
Absolutely. He brought in Greg Wild, Billy, from Aberdeen, and, well, he was the epitome of a super sub yesterday by the looks of things from the
He
clips.
was, but do you know that he hasn't done it enough, Greg Wild? I hope he gets his focus back now, because he goes down to Bolton from Rangers, comes back up to Aberdeen. Something's been wrong somewhere. I think as a player he has to get the head up more, but I'll tell you what, he certainly turned the game yesterday. I hope he moves on from this, because he's got pace, he's a good lad, but he needs to make sure he keeps his focus on his game, and this is what he doesn't do enough. He gets the head up and picks out a pass, some finish from Newton. We'll have a look at where it all starts, and it's Newton who starts it with the diagonal ball to Stevie Thompson. I'll tell you what, it doesn't hang about Newton. That's what you want when it goes right to left. You want him getting in the box. There's the pick out from Wild we were talking about. Look at Newton's movement, brilliant, right to left. Doesn't stay out the picture and bangs it in the net, but he was certainly the top man when he come on, and as I say, he needs to make sure, it's a great finish, he needs to make sure that he goes on from this, gets his head down, focuses on his football, because he's gone off the rails somewhere along the line in the last year or two.
Yeah, tough one for Kilmarnock yesterday, Michael. It's going to be hugely interesting with Bottom, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. You know, there's not much to choose between the teams there, and Kilmarnock are right in the thick of it with the rest of them.
Yeah.